Oh, yo, I feel blessed, 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David did. Yeah. Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord, yeah. We want on that team, look at, ooh, Lord, yeah. You've been so long. You got in me, shuffle, hearing me. Mommy, don't move from Eddie Dibia. Tell me cause you are emojo Namanunga Shamikirama. Tell me cause you are emojo Namanunga Shamikirama. Enti Misuro Anajubo Bombiara. Misuro Anajubo Bombiara. Ononema Kucham Nanimu anije Ninu sina metina. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Yeah. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. Can dance like David did. Yes. We want on that team who can, ooh, Lord. Blessed. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Namesu erade se woni mi gbanko bia ne mabanke se yankopana me de me ho matoso. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And in the name of he who died and rose again shall you succeed and be blessed. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. We are done this with the Most High, Almighty God, creator of the heaven and earth, in the supreme ruler. Blessed. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, oh, feel blessed. I feel blessed 'cause your promises are sure. They are yea and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel Let me hear you say, ooh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Everybody sing, ooh, Lord. Yeah, yeah. We want on that team, we can, ooh, Lord. Yeah. You've been so long. You got the enemy, shuffle, hearing me. From Eddie Dibia, Joe Mikosua and Wojo, Namanunga Shamikirama, Joe Mikosua and Wojo, Namanunga Shamikirama. Enti, Missuro, and Ajubo Bombiara. Missuro, and Ajubo Bombiara. Nima kucham, Nanimu anije, Ninu nasina metina. I feel blessed when I'm wrapped up in your love, dancing to my gospel song. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed, cause your promises are sure. They are here and amen. Feel blessed, feel blessed. I feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can dance like David dance. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Let me hear you feel safe, blessed. Feel blessed, feel blessed. Feel blessed when your mantle is upon my life. I can just like
The book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from the eye. Yes, sir. Get ready for the revolution. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I said, do you want a revolution? Come on. Do you want a revolution? I said, do you want a revolution? I'll be.
Lately I've been going through some things that really got me down.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on.
I need someone, somebody to help me come and turn my life around.
Ah, yeah. Come on.
I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is so, it's so amazing.
What does it do, yeah?
It takes me high, up to the sky. And when I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna
move to the left in the name of Jesus.
Move to the left in the name of Jesus.
Move to the right in the name of the Lord.
Move to the right in the name of the Lord.
Shake that booty that Jesus gave you.
Shake that booty that Jesus gave you.
Shake that booty in the name of the Lord.
Shake that booty in the name of the Lord.
Wait a minute. Bring it back, y'all. Wait a minute. When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can.
'Cause he's in control. There's no limit to what he can do. Yes, it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you.
No rush now. He's almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
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 Come on, everybody, clap your hands, join the group. Jesus on the mix.
People come,
People go.
people go.
Oh, yeah.
Your life has been
Out of control.
out of control.
You're confused.
You're confused. Don't worry yourself. Better, better. It will get better, better. It will get better. For God is in control.
the men and women all over the world's end who put their lives in danger so ours won't end. To the courageous men and women entering Corona's den, we appreciate you wholeheartedly, gratitude unend. To the real superheroes without capes, who have sworn to protect no matter what it takes. To those who whisper breaths of encouragement when ours fails, we say thank you in 1,000 hearty mails.
From the driver to the doctor to the nurse who brought the water, the early riser, the nameless sleeper, to the ever-present comforter. Our strategies on these streets, but we later. To those who laid down their lives, may you later. To those who keep fighting without resting on their oars. This is.
Hello, welcome to Encore, the Facebook Live platform on which we discuss all things love, marriage, relationship, sex, and what have you. They call me Uncle Ebo White. I am the CEO of Roverman Productions. But for the purposes of this platform, all you need to know is that I am dedicated to helping you become your best self. Once again, welcome. We don't take the fact that you join us for every episode for granted. I know how expensive data is in Ghana, but I'm happy that you are able to join us. I can see quite a lot of activity already on the thread. Mavis Esenam, hi, Mami Adiepena. Nesbeth, you say you write the names of those who are talking, but you are talking more than anybody. In fact, when it came to Abiziga, you were even shouting. So you would have to go on suspension, Nesbeth. And then, of course, Deborah Yari. Debbie, where's your sister? I can't find her on this thing. Get her to join us today as well. Doreen Corte and co. Thank you very much. Olins Thompson, Anefi, Aris, who else? Oh, Abiziga, I will not acknowledge you because you are not supposed to be on the thread. You are supposed to be here. So I haven't seen you. I won't acknowledge you. And Bernadette, Broby, and co. Well, all right, every one of you, if yes, Kwesi, Esther, is that your Esther? There's Esther Hayford watching. That's your Esther. Esther, good afternoon. good afternoon. I'm happy you could join us today. So it's good to see you at AC Francus, Anyetai, now Amele, and Senor, and who else is there? All right. I've ignored all the team members who are here. As for Abisiga, I said I won't acknowledge her. Today we're going to have an interesting conversation. It will be a conversation in two parts. We had done a survey on the craziest advice you were given about love and sex and things like that. The results are still trickling in. Ken is compiling them, so you can send in your own. We would attend to that next week. So, what was the most ridiculous advice anyone gave you about relationship, about love, about sex, and things like that? Then next week we'll make a topic of that. But today we're going to look at the things men hate about women, and then the things women hate about men. And then we'll look at the things both men and women hate about each other. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to start with the things that men hate about women. And there's a good reason why I'm starting from there. I'll tell you about that one later. So, what are some of the things that men hate about women? Number one, men hate the fact that women talk too much. Women talk. How are you? And it is a long conversation. How was your day? A long conversation. And then, have you heard? Have you seen? And then, men can't stand that. When we are courting women, we cope with it and we pretend it's not too much. But As soon as it becomes a stable relationship. Oh. 2, men hate the fact that women nag. Men hate the fact that women nag. That one thing, they will keep raising it and happen on it and happen on it and happen on it. Sometimes even when you are asleep, they are still happen on it. 3, men hate the fact that women tend to be too emotional and dramatic. And men can't stand that. 4, cold treatment. I don't know who taught. I think all women have one mother because they all know how to do this one. And men hate that. 5, that they are domineering and manipulative. They have all kinds of sweet little ways of manipulating you to do what they want you to do. If you don't believe me, go and ask Adam why he ate the fruit. He will tell you. 6, women ask too many questions. Too many questions. If you don't believe me, watch a film with a woman, and you will know. Is he going to kill her? Is he going to kill her? Why is he walking like that? Who are you looking at? Who called you? Why should he call you? And things like that. Women ask too many questions for the liking of men. 7, most women spend too freely. I know that this one is not true of every woman, but the majority of women tend to spend too freely. And men, a lot of men, that drives them up the wall. Especially buying things that the man doesn't think. So why did you buy this one also? Because the man doesn't think, we need this. There are more pressing needs. Why would you buy another shoe when you have 14 shoes that you haven't worn? 8, that women take offense too easily. It is very easy to offend a woman. You think you are having a nice chat. You think you are making a joke, and then suddenly there's light off, and she won't talk to you again. And too sensitive. They take offense too easily. 9, that women drag issues. They drag it to illogical conclusions. Long time after the issue have failed to be current, for them it is current. And they never seem to forget. Yeah, never forget the way they can link up issues. You know, the thing that we handled before coronavirus came. Then in this pandemic, that issue then becomes an issue just because there's been a little small issue, totally unrelated to the other one. Then this one also becomes current. 10, that they read too much into things. Men, we are simple. So when you try to analyze us and second guess us, and it becomes difficult. And then 11, when the children come, they put the children first. We hate that. We hate the fact that the child now is taking over something that used to be very precious to us, you know, and is manipulating it. Why are you fighting him? 12. Women tend to expect men to be mind readers. We are not. But they want you to read their minds. So you should know. So you go, believe what is wrong with you. Oh, you should know. Why are you asking? You should know. And no, if I knew, I wouldn't have asked you. If I could know without asking you, I would have done exactly what I needed to do. And finally, 13, women are too critical of the men in their lives. Why are you eating like that? Why are you walking like that? Why are you wearing that? And things like that. Too critical. So those are the issues that men have with women. Let's go to what women don't like about men. What women don't like about men. Chrissy, I think I'm having some difficulties. Chrissy? I don't. Okay. What women hate about men? Number one, everything about the man. Everything. Sometimes all a man needs to do is to wake up in the morning and he's in trouble. Before you wake up, you are in trouble. So, and sometimes it gets very difficult to navigate that. So, number one, everything. But since these are women talking, yes, they found fault with everything about you, but they will also break it down further. So, number two, they hate the fact that men don't know how to listen. Men don't know how to listen. Irrespective of the fact that men think they talk too long and too much, they think that he doesn't have time to listen. He doesn't listen well and listen actively. And listening to a woman is not just keeping quiet for her to talk. That's not listening for a woman. You've got to learn to listen properly to a woman. Three, not giving her full attention. Many women complain that their men don't know how to give them full attention. They are with you, the man is with you, and he's on his phone, and he's attending to all kinds of things. No. Women want full, total, undivided attention, and they complain men don't know how to do that. 4, they hate the fact that men don't take their personal hygiene seriously. That men don't take personal hygiene seriously. Look, I'm going to be a prophet today. Today is a holiday. I can tell you a lot of men won't take their bath today. You know, and the women hate that. They hate that. They can't understand. Why wouldn't he go and take his bath? 5, women hate the fact that men have a roving eye. You have a beautiful woman by your side, and yet you are looking at every woman you are driving past and walking past, and women hate that. It's one of the things that leads to slaps from women. If a woman ever slaps a man, this is one of the causes, that he was with me and he was looking at somebody else. Ken, how many slaps have you had? He slapped every month. Okay. I'm told Ken gets slapped every month. So Ken, the trick is to buy dark goggles. Because with dark goggles, that may save you. 6, women hate the fact that men are not too open about what is going on. And sometimes they ask questions. We say they ask questions too much, but it's because they want to know what's going on. Why are you quiet? And so nothing. No, it can't be nothing. There must be something. And you are not being open, and it drives them up the wall. 7, not being expressive with their emotions and with their love. Women are expressive. At least most women are. There are women who are also not expressive at all, but those are in the minority. The average woman wants to express how she feels, and especially if she's in love, she will leave you in no doubt that she's in love with you and things like that. And they don't understand why a man will not express it. In particular, the man likes something that the woman has done, but will never say it until she asks, do you like this? Do you like my hair? Oh, yes, it's nice on you. Why haven't you said it? You know, women would want men to be a little bit more expressive. 8, men try to change women, and women hate it. They don't want you to try to change them. Just love them. They will change, but don't be the one to change them. 9, men wanting sex without preparation or without intimacy. The woman is fast asleep because the man has ignored her the whole day, and before she realizes, her sleep is disrupted by a man ready for action. As we said in one of the plays, I think he drops on you like a python that has fallen from the from the roof. No, women hate that. They hate that attitude of men. That men do not understand that it takes, you've got to get a woman into the mood, and you've got to be nice to her even before you get to the point of asking for this. 10, not bothering to satisfy the woman in sex. A lot of men in marriage, a lot of the complaints of married women, when the man wants sex, as soon as he is done with his 2 seconds, he's asleep. and leaving the woman lying the whole night, dreaming of creative ways of killing him without getting into trouble. But that women hate that one. It sets them on edge the whole day, and it is no fun to be in that position. 11. Women hate the fact that men brush things under the carpet. There's an issue. We haven't talked about it. We haven't finished talking about it. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. It's all right saying, no, we need to talk about this. Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Women can't stand that. 12. They hate the fact that men are not keen on dates and outings, that they are not keen on going out for dates and for outings. Because a lot of men don't realize this, that women, when they buy something, it must go out too. They can't say, almost show a penche. So the woman has gone to do her hair. She didn't do it to come and sit in the house. She's gone to buy a new shoe. The shoe must go out. She's going to buy a new bag. It must go out. She's going to borrow a new dress. She's bought a new dress on credit. You know, and then you say she should keep it there. No, credit. So let her go out. Let her go out with you and see the envy in the eyes of the other woman, and then she's satisfied. Just that satisfaction that they've seen. Yeah. 13. Not caring too much about their appearance, especially when they are home. They are going to be in many homes now. There are men who are going to be in their boxer shorts the whole day. And if you ask them, they say, oh, but I'm home. I'm just home. And women don't enjoy that. 14. He sleeps too much. Normally, when you find that somebody is called Dada, it is not because he has children. It's because of Dabdodo. So that's Dada. And then women hate the fact that men tend to be attached to their boys, even after they are married. And there are women who wait that, look, when we are married, at least give space to the boys. D, emphasize that. And then 16, that they don't remember dates. Men don't remember dates. They keep business appointments, but they forget the critical days that is important to the women in their lives. Birthdays, anniversaries, and the date of their last quarrel. You've got to remember it. The day I forgave you, all your sins, you must remember it and mark it. And let us celebrate that one as well. And those are 15 things women hate about women, apart from the fact that they hate everything about the man. I know. So, all right. Let's go to the final stretch, which is what men and women hate about each other. What they both hate about each other. Number one is dishonesty. Both men and women hate dishonesty in the person they are relating to. And yet, somehow, and in this, both parties are guilty of it. There are men who are dishonest, and there are women who are dishonest. Could you, upon a J of Sunny was telling me a story of a girl, guys, listen, of a girl who behaved like two girls and dated two friends. Yes. One girl in Ghana dated two friends playing two different roles. No, what had happened was that she met the two of them, okay, and then of course got into dating with this one, and then told the other one that, oh, I have a cousin in the UK who you would like. So do you mind if I introduce you? Her name is so and so. So can I give her number to you so you can call you? So yeah. So she calls him from UK. and acts as there. And then they keep talking, and then nafa. So here they were. No, it's fascinating. Have you realized that all the women say, I love it? I love it. Because you people are loving it so much, I won't tell you how she was caught. Eventually, they had to bring in the BNI to unearth her true identity and to confirm that it is the two, because the two men almost fought. Because unfortunately, one of the times when the one in the UK called the boyfriend, he was with his friend. So they said, oh, you must say hello to my friend. So the friend picks the phone and said, oh, but this is my girlfriend. I said, no. It can't be your girlfriend. She's in the UK. Dishonesty is both sides. You know, sometimes, okay, I'll go. 2, cold treatment. Well, we say women love to give cold treatment, but I realize that no, both sides. There are men also who can give cold treatment like nothing. And shame on them though. 3, spending too much time on the phone. Now it is an equal opportunity crime for both men and women. Most men and women are spending too much time on their phone. Not good at all. 4, keeping close relationship with the opposite sex even after they are in a serious relationship. And quite often the problem is that she is in a close relationship with boys, but cannot accept you being in a close relationship with other girls. And the other way around as well. Men and women, both men and women hate this in each other. 5, abuse in any form, verbal, emotional, physical. Both men and women hate that in each other. 6, confiding in outsiders. That we have issues, and before we realize, third parties know about it. Both men and women don't enjoy this very much. Because I think okay. 7, cheating and infidelity. Cheating and infidelity. One of the common questions that women tend to ask is, why do men cheat so much? No, why do human beings cheat so much? Because men and women cheat, if not at the same level, then the advantage is on the side of the women. So don't ever ask, why do men cheat too much? Both men and women cheat as much. Controlling, number 8. Both men and women find ways of controlling their partners or the person they are dating. Subtle ways. Interesting ways. One of the guys I knew, whenever he was having fun, he would get a call that his girlfriend was critically ill, and he would have to dash home. So, and it happened. If he went out or went to a party, there would be a call from the home. Oh, you've got to come right now. She's very, very ill, very ill. And then he would drop everything and dash home. Get there. It's because she just wanted him. She couldn't accept the fact that he was having fun with her hair. So come back home. 9, attachment to mothers or to parents. And this is one of the griefs of married people. That the boy is too attached to the mother. Everything you have to run to the mother. The girl is also too attached to his mother or to his father, and everything she would have to go home and see them and get their views from it. And sometimes we hate that one of each other. And then 10, paying too much attention to pastors. I dealt with a case in which For the man to touch his wife and for the wife to agree, the wife will have to call the pastor and get clearance. He will have to call the pastor and ask clearance from the pastor whether today she can have sex with her husband. And then there are men who also, you will never see them, they are always in church. They are always in church. And you're wondering, what at all? You are not, you know, we can deal with it if you, quite suffer. Near who say we are suffer. Why when you suffer? And so that's already them. I mean, what kind of life is that? So, with that, that is my presentation for today. What men hate about women, what women hate about men. Remember, it begins with everything. And then what both men and women hate about each other. Because see, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to meet some very interesting people, and we're going to have chat. We're going to meet Jojo Ronaldo. For those of you who watched it, and then maybe we'll get him to deliver his English. So we'll see whether he can speak in that English so that you know that he really worked hard for it. And then we'll meet Akosia is here. Efwa is also here. And then, no, Efwa Efe. No. The blood drained from his face. And then we'll have Adrian joining us. And then when there's time, Kakra and Sarah Doreen would also join us. Chrissy, let's take a break now. When we come back, we'll have the discussion.
Entering Corona's den, we appreciate you wholeheartedly. Gratitude unend. To the real superheroes without capes, who have sworn to protect no matter what it takes. To those who whisper breaths of encouragement when ours fails, we say thank you in 1,000 hearty mails.
From the driver to the doctor to the nurse who brought the water, the early riser, the late sleeper, to the ever-present comforter. Our gratitude on these streets, but we later. To those who laid down their lives make later. To those who keep fighting without resting on their arse. This is a thank you chorus.
Every morning and evening I pray, dear Lord, please keep me in mind. Give us a new day to see the sun shining, to breathe easy and free. Without hesitation, for the future seems so distant. We're waiting for the time when things will be different. How do we thank those who wake each day?
Are you ready? I know that my God will carry us. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. For what you've done. Yo. We want to say thank you.
One more time, let's go.
Thank you. For what you've done. We want to say thank you.
Autos, are you ready? Let's go.
Thank you. For what you've done.
Thank you.
We want to say thank you. everything you've done for us. We know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you.
We wanna say thank you. Come on, let's go.
Everything you've done for us. We know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you.
Everybody, let's go, yeah.
Thank you,
yeah.
We wanna say thank you.
We thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We wanna say thank you.
Make us bless you, keep you, protect you. Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us. We are back, and you will meet our panel. We have Akosia with us here. We have Efe. We have Jojo Ronaldo. Andrew Adute. And then we have Adrian. Adrian, where's your nose mask?
Oh, Kanu.
And then leave the set. Go and come back when you have a nose mask. Go. Bye bye, you. All right, Jollof.
Uncle.
What did you think? What can't you stand about women?
Oh, out of all that you mentioned, there are two that stand out to me.
No, why are you speaking that language? Okay, Jojo Ronaldo.
Yeah. You know, I've listened to the things you have talking, and there are plenty that understand.
Okay.
But there are two that I overstand.
Okay.
And the two is when the woman is reading too much book inside you.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I doesn't like that at all.
At all. When
sometimes my heart have do me shiver. Then another second thing is another more thing.
Yes.
Is when they have expecting you to open the head and look inside
and read
to see what is inside.
Yeah.
That one, when they have do it, I doesn't understand.
Then suicide.
Yeah.
Then suicide.
Then it's like my word have established.
right in front before my eyes. Right in front before my eyes.
I cannot scan.
No. We cannot undersit it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Because understanding that one we've done already, yeah. But undersit, no, we can't undersit that at all.
I cannot able to.
You cannot able to. Well, if you are watching us now, the language Andrew is speaking is a language he adopted as a character in the comeback, the character of Jojo Ronaldo, which is available on our website right from now. You can go to our website, and for a small donation of 10 cedis, you'll get the chance to watch it. And we hope that you may make the chance, take the opportunity to go. Akusha,
Uncle,
what don't you like about boys? Or in your case, about men?
Yeah, about men.
Yes.
Uncle, one that stands out is when they don't compliment you.
Yeah.
So you dress up, you look in the mirror. You yourself, you can see for yourself that you are looking good. And you feel confident about it. And in my case, the little boy will just come around and say, "Wow, mommy, you're looking good. You look good, and you smell good." And he has, I don't know how he does this. You be there, and he'll come and sniff you. You know, so you are smelling good, you know. And it's something that he does regularly. And then this man will be there. He will see you, pick your bag, and step out, and he will not even say you are looking good. So you have to ask him, how am I looking? He say, yeah, why? And I just can't. I can't. And because sometimes you come, when you come to the office, or even if it's church or a party, everybody will go like, "Oh, I like your dress, I like your shoe, I like your." They'll pick something and say something good about. But I think I don't know whether he doesn't see or it's normal with. But uncle, these same people will compliment others, you know. So you go out to a party, to church, and they come out like, "Hey, we are tiring fatano." You know, like not tiring fatano. So I was wearing something similar. You know, I was wearing something similar, but you didn't see. You know, so that is, it's bad.
Adrian, speak for the men. Respond to this one.
You know, I caught myself doing something similar, but you see, maybe we get familiar. Maybe we see that you're beautiful. We notice it. But it's the saying that sometimes, oh, it's in kaka. But see, I've made a conscious effort that if I see it and it hits my mind, it has to come out immediately. Sometimes it hits, but we take it for granted. Oh, you know you're looking beautiful. So, it's the familiarity. If we're cutting, probably he would have said it, but he has become familiar with you. He sees you looking beautiful every time. Maybe he doesn't feel that he has to do it every time to sound like a broken record. One day he wants to drop it and you'll be like, wow, you know. But he notices it.
Okay.
He notices it.
Has there not been a day that he complimented you and you did not take the compliment kindly because maybe there were some issues there that we haven't resolved and now you are telling me I'm looking nice?
Uncle, I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Okay.
Frankly, I don't.
Okay. You realize that the answer was not no. The answer was... Evie.
See, when the tea have smelling, then we have all smelled the perfume.
Then we all smell the perfume. Evie, what about you? What don't you like about men?
Oh, you know. You know, you said everything, right? No, I don't think there's one thing. And I think my problem is I take people as individuals. But you've touched on so many that I think I could relate to when you mentioned, you know, I think the ones I dislike most are the ones that you said we both see in each other.
Okay.
So dishonesty, cold treatment, controlling, paying too much attention to other people, double standards. I think guys do double standards too much. It wasn't on your list, but that's one thing I would say.
Explain that.
So I think the closest example is the one where you said close relationships with the opposite sex.
Yes.
So it's okay for him to have close relationships and tell you that they're just friends. But when it is you, it's a problem. And that is a huge double standard. Okay, it's okay for me to not talk to you because I'm watching something that's important to me. But when she is watching something that's important to her, it's a problem. Oh, she likes watching TV too much. She likes doing this too much. So
Nigerian movies.
when I have study materials.
No, that was hilarious. That when there are serious books to be
I said, have you read the books? Anyway, point is, the double standards are way, way too high for the guys.
Andrew, can you respond to this double standard? No, let me free you. Just relax and be yourself.
Okay. Oh, it's like what Effie said is it's
The double standard.
mutual thing among that men and women hate about each other, because just as she can cite several examples of men holding themselves to a certain standard and holding the woman they claim
even a higher standard,
to even a higher standard or even a different standard, you know, another guy can cite several examples of women doing the very same thing, you know. So I think it's one of those things that as human beings we need to give each other a break on, you know.
Someone is saying that's Akwisia, not this Akwisia Williams says a man will ignore you, but when you ignore them, then they start complaining.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, go.
It's just like you said with the seeing that the woman has dressed well and not saying it. Perhaps the woman is reading what he's doing as ignoring, but he in his mind probably thinks everything is fine.
Yes.
And he's functioning in his normal daily, you know.
Okay.
For instance, something is going on with the guy. He processes things internally.
Yes.
The lady probably processes things differently. So the woman goes, "What is wrong?" The woman goes, what is wrong? The man is like, oh, it's fine, I'm okay. The woman is angry. It's one of those things that it's one of our things that we do that the woman may read differently because she doesn't understand that this is the guy just being the guy. Maybe he just needs to know that if you are with me, don't do this and this and this and this. But he's just functioning normally.
Adrian, if you had the power, what would you like to change in all women?
Oh.
Wow. That's great. That's a power of love. I want women to. Oh, don't worry. We're safe. I love women to get like a picture of the man's mind.
Okay.
To see that there's nothing there. Like, it's not as complex as they think it is.
Wow.
Like, when I say this is what I mean. Don't the corner things they hook to the one statement. Like, if you see it, there's nothing behind the statement. Yeah. I would love them to see that, to see at least the true intention of a man when he says something. And it will help positively and even negatively. If the man has bad intentions towards you, you get to know that. I think that one will help me a lot. For them to.
Men are simple. Women, get that into your mind. A friend of mine told a wife, me breakfast, and the breakfast must be ready by around 9:30. My breakfast is around 9:30. Fufu, light soup, and one piece of salmon. That is all. I want that as breakfast every day. The girl serves him that for 1 week, and the next week she's changing it. And said, I've told you I want fufu, light soup, one piece of salmon every morning, 9:30. He said, but you can't eat the same thing. He said, I am the one eating it. I'll give it to me.
I think sometimes the way women are brought up, let me give an example. Growing up, and you always say it, ask a man to bring you water. The man will just carry it.
Carry it and bring it to you.
I am brought up to say, if it's food, so if it's the rice, I will not just take the ladle, just put it on it, put the stew on it and bring it. I would have to scoop it in a bowl. So 1, 2. The stew or the sauce should be in a different bowl, those tiny bowl. The salad should be in a tiny bowl. So those little. He doesn't like it that way. So
how does he like it?
Put it on.
Yes.
And I'm doing it. So there are times when I'll be like, no, I'll serve myself. Like, I'm doing it. No, I'll serve myself. So he comes without the tray, the wache, stew on top, chicken. He'll sit in there. He's happy. He's so happy eating it. Oh no, when you're a gentleman. Sometimes that's what he said. I'm hungry, so no, let me just package it like that. So sometimes it's not like women are complicated or we don't get, like you say, fufu and no. We feel for you.
But we don't feel for ourselves.
Every day fufu, so we are feeling for you. So let's change it a little.
No, feeling for me. Have I complained? Have I complained?
What is it?
Hey! And you know that better than myself.
This friend of mine is in his 40s. At 40, what else do I need? Give me the fufu. You feed the children all the other stars you want. But me, he said, give me the fufu and light soup and the salmon. He said, I don't want too much of it. One piece. And the woman is struggling with that.
Yes, uncle. I will too.
Me, I wouldn't, honestly. I'd be like, sure, that's fine. But don't stop me from eating my variety too.
That's fine.
No, he doesn't care.
Cool
He's not
with
interested in what you are eating.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Or see me for breakfast. This is what I want every day.
So make it.
Holiday, weekend.
If you like it that simple and you want it every day, make it.
No, he doesn't mind. No, he doesn't mind.
Because that's very simple.
That is all he wants. Hello, stranger. Stranger, what do you want?
Uncle, I don't understand this.
Which one?
Person says, I want one. He says, I'm giving you 3.
Social distance, why?
She said, okay, I'll stick to 1.
Social distance, I feel what Okay, so you go back a little.
I don't know if I'll be out of.
No, you go. I'll tell you where you can be.
Uncle is sucking me. Go from the studio.
Ken, it's simple. It's very simple.
I want 1. Don't give me 3 and tell me to make 1.
It's very simple. If you want A, do A.
No, he's out of coverage.
But uncle, you know,
if you had the power to change men, what would you change?
It's a question.
Oh, uncle, I think I'll choose 2, honesty, and then fidelity. You know, so
That they would all be honest
Yes.
and faithful.
yes, and faithful. You know,
Okay.
because we hear women are also unfaithful, but the rate at which we hear for the men, they're just too
Okay.
much. So I would.
Because they never get to catch the woman.
Give to Nancy.
Because they never.
Give to Nancy. My friend does not pound the fufu, but he pays for 10 men to pound the fufu. So that is not an issue. The woman herself doesn't have to prepare it. They have a house help, they have house boys, and all that. So it is not a matter of the labor. It's a matter of the taste. I want fufu every morning. With light soup.
And
1 piece of salmon.
If somebody comes home to see you, rub it.
No, but why should we worry about somebody coming to see us?
Uncle, somebody
So
comes
are
in-
we living for that person?
Not really, but somebody comes in and you have the bowl of food with 1 salmon.
Yes.
You do the rest.
Agusi is so struggling with
Yeah. Because I'm sure you add
and
beef.
look, it's not just a question because his wife, even now, even after many occasions of this going for arbitration, as it were, is still struggling with it.
Uncle, I deal with that at home. So after preparing the food, he has to take the meat back into the soup. He says it's too much. And I still don't get it. You know. Almost every time, you know, he was like, it's too much.
It's too much.
Then he puts sometimes he takes it to the office and comes back that
It
the
was
meat
too
was
much.
too much. So he brings it back.
No, David, it is meant for the others to see. So
Imagine he goes to the office and opens his food and and some of our company them, you know.
Jolov, if you had a chance to change women, what is the one thing you would change?
To change about women.
About women, yes.
Uncle. In fact, Adrian is a man after my own heart.
Okay.
Wow.
He articulated it so beautifully.
Okay.
I was going to give him a proverb, but the discussion moved forward. So.
No, drop the proverb.
Adrian, you know our elders have said that. If your voice is low and your stick is big, you have go far.
You go far. I'm going to go far.
Evan, you had a chance to change men. What would you change? The one thing you would like to change?
Yeah, the honesty thing. I think that if you are as simple as you say you are, you should be able to just answer the question I asked simply. Whether the answer is yes or no, or whether the answer is this is the truth. It may hurt you or upset you, but this is the truth. That is so much better. But when you go around the block and you go in cycles, and then you put the question back to me, and then you tell me the answer from my point of view, you're not answering the question or being honest. And that's where, they say that for lack of information, the imagination goes wild. And that's what happens to a lot of women. He couldn't answer the question directly. He says he's simple, but his actions are different to his words. So now I don't even know what to think.
Do I get the impression that you are refusing to accept the fact that men are simple?
No, uncle, I actually believe that men believe they are simple, but their actions and their words never match. Like, I'm simple. Okay, do you like red or white? Or what do you like? You are the one who likes purple. But I'm asking you what you like. And a lot of guys, then they'll tell you that, oh, I don't want to hurt you.
Because we are so simple, don't ask me what I like. Bring it to me.
Bring it. I'll take it.
Uncle, if I ask you, it means I don't know.
Yeah.
It means I don't know.
Just bring it to me.
I'll take it.
What would you want for your birthday? Bring it.
So then why can't you
Bring it.
If you're that simple, you should be able to say it's this.
No, because I don't know what I want. I'm so
Then
simple.
you are not that simple.
I'm so simple. I don't have any preference.
No.
Whatever you bring me, I'll be happy that it came from you. Bring it. If you bring it, if you don't bring it to, it's fine. It's fine with me.
When I bring it to a person who knows.
You asked us, but you didn't get me.
No, that's because when I'm broke. When I'm broke. No. So when I'm broke, then anything that I can use to keep the thing going. All right. There are others I would like to come on set. So
yeah.
Adrian, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Especially thank you for going to wear the nose mask.
You're welcome, sir.
Jojo Ronaldo, thank you very much again.
Yeah.
You'll see Andrew in the comeback. It's on our website, romanproductions.com. Please go there. For a donation of 10 cedis, you'll get to see where that English was coming from. Efe, thank you very much. We are simple. And Akosia, it's always refreshing when you open up and you share some of these practical things with us. But listen, serve him simple. Otherwise, tell him that it is for display, so that he can go and eat in the reception. Then when people come, yeah, you see what my wife has prepared for me? Yeah. Once you call Waribi. Chrissy, let's take a break, and then when we come back, Sarah Doreen will join us with Kakra and with the Queen herself. So let's go.
Verse 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from the eye. Yes, sir. Get ready for the revolution. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do you want the revolution? I said, do you want the revolution? Come on. Do you want the revolution? I said, do you want the revolution?
Lately I've been going through some things that really got me down.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on.
I need somebody to help me come and turn my life around.
Ah, yeah. Come on.
I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is so, it's so amazing.
For staying with us, we are in the very closing stages. I have with me 4 great people. Kakra is the one on the stream there. The beautiful lady between the 2 men is Sarah Doreen. And then behind Sarah Doreen is the guy who went out of coverage area, Kenny Sakisaki.
I'm back in coverage area.
Yeah, now I'm back in coverage area. And then our queen, as always, is here, Abiziga. So... Ken, you wanted to say something earlier, so
yes.
I'll give you the chance to say it.
Okay, so this is the thing. The guy says, I want fufu, light soup, 1 salmon. She knows how to do it. Now, if they want to vary it, the guy says, stick to the simple. I think it goes back to what Adrian said. Adrian said, one of the things he'd want women to understand is that, look, if you can see inside our heads, you realize that it's as empty as you can think. You understand? Guys can actually zone out and not think about anything. And that's one of the things women never understand, that you're there, you're not thinking about anything. That's a problem. Just keep it simple for him. And it's not a fight. I wonder why they want to.
Give to Nancy is saying that her dad wanted his banku every day,
Simple.
you can vary the soup. But as for the banku,
Banku must happen.
even if you prepare him a beverage, there must be banku.
It's a common denominator.
Sadarine, what do you think?
I think the overall presentation was interesting. For me, the one thing that I value a lot is honesty.
Okay.
If you're not honest, it really gets me crazy. Yes, I really value that a lot because I'll be honest to you.
Okay.
There's nothing that I'll hide from you. There's nothing that I wouldn't let you know. So why should you be dishonest and be deceiving and all that? So that's one thing I really value.
If you had to change something about men, if you had the power to change men, what would you want to change?
I want them to be, as much as they say things that they claim they mean right then and then, the way they say it, they should know that the way they say it is what gives us certain meaning. So, yes, because I usually tell my boyfriend, it's not what you said, but it's how you said it. Because, okay, this is what you said, this is what you mean. But how you said it doesn't give me that understanding. So that's one thing I would like them to change.
Why are you guys looking so confused?
We are very lost.
Listen, guys, she's making so much sense. Ken, next time, don't allow some crazy guy. I'm seeing some crazy guy throwing his hands and and please, next time, tell the security guy that no crazy guy should be allowed in here. No, we'll come to you later. I know you have a lot to say. Okay,
Uncle.
Can you appreciate what she's saying? That the way men speak sends mixed signals.
Yes, Uncle, I can appreciate her to a point, using my own life. But it got to a point I got a bit confused when she started saying that the way you said it, it meant something different. And I think when Adrian was here, Ken has even reiterated it. Andrew also spoke about it. When men we say certain things, it's just very simple. We're not thinking about any extra, this is what we want and this is what we have said. We do not want you to read meanings into what we don't have any other meanings attached to. We are not mind readers. And so if there's something we said you do not understand, come back to us and say, okay, Kaka, you said this. I just want a bit of clarification. Do you mean this and that and that? Don't sit there and then call your girls and say, he said this and I know this is what he meant and this is what he's doing. No, it doesn't work for me.
Sarah is shaking her head. Sarah,
I'm shaking my
Take him on.
Is that about what he said or how he said it?
Maybe how I said it. Maybe.
This is about the last thing he said. I like to solve issues with my man between the two of us. I don't like to, unless it's beyond my understanding. But as much as possible, I like to resolve issues then, because I believe that's what just let us move on. So I wouldn't go and tell my girls that this and this and this is what I think he meant. But I'll say what I understood from the response I'll give to him is from what I understood from what he said. And then he will turn around and say, but I didn't mean anything behind it. And then I will have to tell him that, when you said this is what I understood. And so this is what I said. So what do you mean? Before he will explain. Because I don't want to misunderstand him and he also misunderstand me and then the whole thing will be bazaar. So then I'd want us to talk about the thing, clear it from there and move on. So for that I want, and sometimes people are like, it's fine. I'm like, no, let us finish it because we haven't solved the thing.
And this is how simple issues become complex.
I'm going to make a prophecy. I'm going to issue a prophecy. I prophesy that Abiziga understands her perfectly.
I see here.
Your mic.
Uncle.
You see, I'm a prophet. Yeah, go.
You see, what she's saying ties up to what I would want to change in men.
Yeah, go ahead.
They actually too, but they should stop sweeping things under the carpet.
Okay.
And they should be more expressive. If you don't like something, say you don't like something. If I hugged that gentleman and I hugged him in a way you don't like it, don't keep quiet and be doing and then finding issues with small things instead of saying that. And then I'll ask you what's wrong. You'll be like, no, it's nothing, because you are in your head, because you are thinking of things. No, tell me what it is. And then when we start talking about it, it might seem a trivial issue, but when we start talking about it, there will be a few more questions so that we get clarification. But when you say, it's okay, like Adrian said, then you just even spoil the matter. We want to finish it, we want to complete it, and we want to end it.
So don't sweep anything under the carpet. Ken,
Uncle,
you have the last word.
Okay. You see, starts off simple before you realize it's not about what you said, it's about how you said it. And that's where the problem is. How else will a yes or a no sound? Or it's okay sound? Half of the time. And it's okay is because, you know what? I'll take it like that. I don't want us to start a fight because of this.
There is no fight.
I'm coming. For instance, you come and ask me, what do you want
What
to
have you
eat?
done to him that he's coming? what did you do?
Has nothing to do with me.
Please, for instance, okay, you ask me, maybe I see you hugging somebody, okay, first time, and I come and I'm like, you know what, the way you hug this person, I don't like it. Chances are that, you to this small hug to you are jealous, can't you take it? Or by you, the thing that you've been doing with the other girls, and I see it, or you see. Or maybe he'll just tell himself, Ken, you are being jealous for no reason. Keep quiet. It's just a hug. Nothing. So then his logic...
Okay, so he's processing it.
Yes.
That's what you are saying.
Yes.
With all the plenty words. It's not the thing you are saying. It's the way you are saying it. And it's not...
So you see, Uncle, he's saying nothing is like, you know what?
Hold on. Somebody is going out of her mind.
Yeah. She wants to pee,
Somebody
Uncle.
is going out of her mind.
Do you want to pee?
Uncle,
Yes.
how do we say you are late in tree?
I late.
No. In tree.
Watch it.
Good. And what is the food we eat in the mornings? It is the same thing with two different meanings.
Oh, come on. It's context.
How you say something?
Come here. No.
How you say it?
You see?
matters.
No, you see? I said come and Uncle interpreted it differently. It's not about how you say it. It's about how you take it.
Calm down. On the basis of this misleading...
You see how we make... They just pick...
On the basis of this misleading, very, very misleading analogy, because the late in tree is wakachi.
You.
Not wache. Not wache.
Yes.
This is not hot seat.
On the basis of that, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us. It's the thing is getting more interesting. Suddenly, we have to go.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank all those of you who joined me and the team. Believe, for the first time today, Believe reacted to something. For the very first time. She normally will keep this into herself. And then Mr. Kitchen and Kwesi. And Esther, thank you for loaning us Kwesi for today. And Canison, who today was going out of his mind, and all the other guys at the backstage. Thank you very much. And to you, we are grateful that you spent your holiday with us. We hope it's been worth your while. Remember to go to our website and watch the comeback featuring Andrew as Jojo Ronaldo. And then you get there, you find another one. It's just for a donation of 10 cedis. Please don't be chiseled. We'll come your way again. Until then, stay blessed. And please stay safe. Wash your hands. Nose mask. It's not comfortable, but how you do. And then do a bit of social distancing. Don't make a trip unless you really, really need to make it. And we'll need to see you alive. So we'll come your way again. Thank you very much.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from the eye. Yes, sir. Get ready for the revolution. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do you want the revolution? I said, do you want the revolution? Come on. Do you want the revolution? I said, do you want the revolution? I'll be.
Lately I've been going through some things that really got me down.
Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on.
I need someone, somebody to help me come and turn my life around.
Ah, yeah. Come on.
I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is so, it's so amazing.
What does it do ya?
It takes me high, up to the sky. And when I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna
move to the left in the name of Jesus.
Move to the left in the name of Jesus.
Move to the right in the name of the Lord.
Move to the right in the name of the Lord.
Shake that booty that Jesus gave you.
Shake that booty that Jesus gave you.
Shake that booty in the name of the Lord.
Shake that booty in the name of the Lord.
Wait a minute. Bring it back, y'all. Wait a minute.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can.
'Cause he's in control. There's no limit to what he can do. Yes, it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you.
No rushing now. He's so mighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
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 Come on, everybody, clap your hands, join the group.
Diesel on the mix. People come,
People go.
people go.
Oh, yeah.
Your life has been
Out of control.
out of control.
You're confused.
You're confused. Don't worry yourself. Better, better. It will get better, better. It will get better. For God is in control.
To the men and women all over the world's end who put their lives in danger so ours won't end. To the courageous men and women entering Corona's den, we appreciate you wholeheartedly, gratitude unend. To the real superheroes without capes who have sworn to protect no matter what it takes. To those who whisper breaths of encouragement when ours fails, we say thank you in 1,000 hearty mails.
From the driver to the doctor to the nurse who brought the water, the early riser, the late sleeper, to the ever-present comforter. Our gratitude on these streets, we will later. To those who laid down their lives, may you greater. To those who keep fighting without resting on their oars, this is a thank you chorus.
Every morning and evening I pray, dear Lord, please keep me in mind. Give us a new day to see the sun shining, to breathe easy, easy and free.
Without hesitation, for the future seems so distant. We're waiting for the time when things will be different. How do we thank those who wake each day?
think back, we'll remember how we once were. We'll remember who we once were. We'll remember what and how we ate and how we made the efforts to celebrate. Each time I do, I hear my heart sing. Just by the pain and the insanity. Are you ready? I know that my God will carry us.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. For what you done. Yo. We want to say thank you. One more time, let's go. Thank you. For what you done. We want to say thank you. Our toast, are you ready? Let's go. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We want to say thank you. One more time, our toast, let's go. Thank you. Thank you. For what you done. Oh. We want to say thank you. Don't turn us. Y'all ready? Let's go. Everything you've done for us, we know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you. We wanna say thank you. Come on, let's go. Everything you've done for us, we know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you. Everybody, let's go, yeah. Thank you, yeah. We wanna say thank you.
We thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We wanna say thank you.
May God bless you, keep you, protect you.
Thank you. We wanna say thank you.
Thank you.
Everything you've done for us, we know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you. Everything you've done for us, we know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you. Everything you've done for us, we know it's not easy. We wanna say thank you.